Hey guys, I'm here today to show you my own take on a fully automatic 100% lossless sugarcane farm. The whole concept of this sugarcane farm rides off of when you harvest sugarcane in a normal sugarcane farm, occasionally the sugarcane will fall and get stuck on the block that the sugarcane is actually growing on, and it can't be picked up when that happens. Well, taking use of the fact that a hopper minecart can pick up items through a solid block, like so, I've created a fully automatic, totally lossless sugarcane farm because it picks up the sugarcane underneath of the blocks that the sugarcane is growing on. So when the pistons push the sugarcane off, there's nowhere it can land where it won't get picked up. So let's skip to the building portion of this video. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to need to do is make a 3x15 platform, like so. And add a single block to each end. After that, you're going to want to put up 3 blocks like this on both ends. Once you've done that, you're going to want to take some redstone torches and speckle them along like this. Then fill in the gaps with a solid block of your choice. After that, you're going to want to make a platform all the way across, starting above the very first torch on each end, like this. Next, we're going to want to raise our 3 blocks up to the new level, like so. Then you're going to take rails and powered rails, and from the outside in, you're going to patternally place them, like so, so that you get a pattern of 1 powered rail and 1 non-powered rail. Once you've accomplished that, you're going to want to put sand over top of all of your rails, using the sand as support. Now please note that you should not put sand above this rail. Instead, you should put a 2x3 of solid blocks to show the end cap of your farm. Then finish the sand off like so. Once you've got that done, we're going to need to place a row of blocks like this along each side so that no water gets into the tracks. Then, finish this step up by making these into water troughs, like this. Then, fill each of the 2 spots all the way up with water, like so. Alright, for the next step, you're going to want to take your solid building block of choice and put a row of blocks over each pool of water, like this. Then, take each of these lines and extend them backwards a block. Once you've finished that off, you're going to want to put 2 rows of sticky pistons. I'll explain the sticky pistonless version later, along each of your sides like this. And then in front of them, the building block of your choice. After this, you're going to want to take a row of solid blocks next to your pistons, like this. Then, place a block on either side, like so, with a redstone torch on top of it. And then run a line of redstone along the line you made behind your pistons. Now all of your pistons should be extended like so. Next, we're going to start on the redstone, which for this build is fairly simple. Start by placing a block adjacent one from the one that your redstone torch is sitting on, and put a dot of redstone on it. Then go back 2 blocks and place a block with a redstone torch on the top. Then adjacent to the block with the redstone torch, put a repeater on full delay, with an upwards facing sticky piston on the block adjacent, and then place a block on top of it. Next, you're going to want to go back 5 blocks. And then you're going to want to take that 5th block and construct a hopper clock by placing 2 hoppers facing into each other, and then put a couple of blocks down like this to put comparators on, facing out of each hopper and into a block. Then place blocks on either side like this with a dot of redstone and 2 sticky pistons facing the center. Then go ahead and put a redstone block in the middle. Next, take 5 stacks of any item of your choice and stick it into one of the hoppers. Then, place a block here with a repeater on it, facing outwards, into a block. Then run this block over this way into the piston like this. Now, every time all of the items move out of this hopper into this hopper, the redstone block will shift over to this position, powering this repeater, which powers this line of redstone using this simple pulse limiter so that the pistons will quickly pulse. I'm going to do the redstone on the other side, and I'll catch right back up with you in a second. Now that you've finished off the redstone on both sides like so, we're going to want to make our collection area. You could do this earlier in the build, but I like to wait just to make sure that everything else is going to go the way I want. You have to be pretty careful with this part, and I recommend placing a little line of blocks on each side like this, and not doing what I just did. You're going to want to end up with a little 3x3 area, like this, with no sand cover or anything like that. And you can put this anywhere that isn't right in the middle of everything else. What I mean by that is you can put this anywhere but the very ends. Once you've got your 3x3 sorted out, like this, go ahead and dig down into it and remove all the redstone torches you placed in this area. Then fill it all back in with solid blocks. Leave a little lane like this. This is where all of your items are going to get picked up from and go places. Here we're going to run out a small hopper chain, and you can lead this to wherever you want. This is where the sugarcane is going to come out of and go wherever you need it to. Next, take regular non-powered rails and run them over the hoppers like so, and place the sand back. Now, if you messed up any water like I did, you're going to want to remove these blocks here and look for any of the solid blocks you used to plug up the water and replace them back with water underneath and put your blocks back. This could be avoided simply by clicking a little bit faster or doing this collection step earlier on. Next, and finally, all you really have to do from here is plant your sugarcane. Happy farming, and I hope you guys enjoy your new 100% lossless, fully automated sugarcane farms. I'll see you guys next time.